What's going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Undisputed patch released on Thursday. Patch 1.1.3. We're going to talk only about the power punch spamming. Did this reduce the power punch spamming? I'm going to tell you why I think this patch was good and bad for power punch spamming. So stay tuned for the whole argument. Hopefully you can hear me out. Okay, so I'm only talking about the power punch spamming. Did it get fixed? Okay, overall, yes. Is it such a great thing the way it's gone down? No, not really. Look, okay, so here are the notes that apply to the power punch spamming. Changes to the block colliders to ensure that block functions as expected and the number of power punches that break through the block is greatly reduced. Look, yes, you should be able to rely on your block, okay? You should be able to block power punches. I understand if you keep blocking them, they're going to get through, but you should be able to rely on your block. Essentially, I do think this update, this part of the update broke another part of the game. We'll talk about that in another video. Stay tuned for that. That is coming next. All right, Deontay Wilder's stats have been reduced, and we've removed the trait. His power hooks should now be less impactful. Look, let me get my argument about the Deontay Wilder, because I'm seeing a lot of people say, "Oh, you shouldn't nerf Deontay Wilder. This is him in real life." Let me give those people a rude awakening. The way you were fighting with Deontay Wilder on Undisputed is not how Deontay Wilder fights in real life. That man does just not sit up and throw power punches, whether you're close, whether you're far away. He did not fight like that, right? And the way you guys were fighting needed to be penalized because you guys were fighting like a plumb fool with Deontay Wilder. Now, was he nerfed too much? Maybe, I don't know. But the way you're fighting with him is absolutely absurd. Just sitting up, boom, 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 like, no, man. Nobody fights. Let me give you a rude awakening. Nobody fights the way you guys are fighting. So I'm all for it. Increase max stamina costs of hooks and straights. Now, this is not power punches. I'm not a big fan of this. At the end of the day, this is a video game. Yes, we want it to be authentic. We want it to be realistic, but people do want to punch. People do want to punch in a boxing game, and you really got to be judicious with your punches. You really got to be economical. And I'm not sure how much is balancing with the stamina and the fighter's attributes. So I don't know about this one, to be honest. Increase the cost of power punches to both short-term and max stamina. Look, if they just came out with this 1.1.3 patch and that was the only thing on there, that would have satisfied a lot of us. And nothing really else changes. The cost of power punches, both short-term and max stamina, should be adjusted. We would have been straight because that was everybody's concern. Who wasn't? Well, it can't be everybody's concern because everybody I played did the power punch spam. So the people who acknowledged the game was broken, I imagine some of y'all was still fighting that way, but you knew you weren't supposed to be. We would have been cool, you know. And introduce the threshold on the number of power punches that can be thrown within a single fight before the stamina cost per power punch is increased further. So they were all the way on the right, and they went all the way on the to the left. And a lot of times when there's such a big problem, you never bring it back to the middle. You try to compensate. Now, let me get to my argument on why this is going to be rough for Undisputed. I'm acknowledging a certain player has been playing Undisputed. These are the players. Listen to the people who have been playing the game. These players, after they've knocked you down 3 times, and all they have to do is kind of chill for rounds 6, 7, and 8 and not throw power punches, can't help themselves to adjust in that way. So I don't think there's any way in hell that these people are going to adjust after they've been playing this game being broken for so long. I'm not saying that you didn't need to fix the game. Y'all know I'm a proponent for fixing this damn game because it was driving me crazy. But do you really think those people are going to stick around? Do you really think those people are just not going to quit over and over and over before they say I'm done with this game? Because they felt like they were good playing a certain way and you just took it from them, right? So yes, those players needed to be penalized, but at the same time, I think you're going to lose a lot of players because literally everybody played that way. So I kind of wish that you didn't go to the extreme the other way, right? Because now they gassing out like round 1, round 2. I have no problem dealing with power punch spammers now. Now I could just dust them off because they can't help themselves. You made it to where they can't help themselves for so long. These are not people that adjust. These are the same people that quit when you dealt with them before it was nerfed. So they just gonna lead the game. So I don't know what you could have done to make them stay, But these people, like this game, is gonna probably get a little barren looking for a match at some point. I know y'all sold all the copies, but look, you know, I don't want to say the game coming out in the state it came out was a death sentence for the game, but it really hurt that you didn't get this patch, just a quick hot patch. I don't know how it works, within a week, 2, 3 at the max. But even though y'all launched it early, kudos to y'all from your initial plan. I think it's going to be. I think if you look at concurrent players, I think it's going to drop. Look, I'm all for getting the power punch spam out the game. It was terrible, and I don't know how the game launched like this. Do I think they did a good job? Essentially, yes. I think they made it fairly authentic that if you just throw wild hooking shots, you're gonna gas out. It's that simple, and it should have been that simple when the game launched. But get active in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Did they effectively get rid of the power punch spam? Are you pissed about it? I am happy they got rid of it, but I kind of think this game's on thin ice about being a success. Hopefully, we get some Christmas influx and people get the game or whatever. All right, I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.